If you think you know the Philippines, then you probably haven't been to Isabela. This province in the northeast of Luzon often flies under the radar, undeservedly so. Here you won't find crowded beaches or cheesy tourist centers, but instead real nature, quiet strength, and living history. Isabella is rugged, unspoiled, and surprisingly diverse. You'll come across massive mountain ranges, centuries-old churches, secluded beaches, mysterious caves, and technical expertise right in the middle of green landscapes. In this video, I'll show you 9 places you won't find on postcards, and that's exactly why you should know them. Places that don't shout, but tell stories, places that pull you out of the ordinary. Pack your curiosity, you're going to need it. The Sierra Madre is not only the longest, but also one of the most untouched mountain ranges in the Philippines, stretching over 540 kilometers from Cagayan in the north to Quezon in the south. It's a green giant that protects the land from the destructive force of typhoons. For many locals, it's a living space, a refuge, and a spiritual symbol all at once. Its dense forests are home to rare animal species like the Philippine eagle or the Luzon pangolin. Some areas are so remote they can only be reached on foot or by boat, ideal for those who crave adventure. The northern Sierra Madre Natural Park in Isabela is one of the largest protected areas in the country, featuring waterfalls, rivers, caves, and indigenous groups like the Agta. If you're looking for peace, wilderness, and a genuine connection to nature, this is the place to be. Raw, real, and full of life. Right in the quiet town of San Pablo stands a structure that breathes over 400 years of history, San Pablo Church. It was founded in 1624 by Spanish missionaries and is the oldest church in Isabela. Despite earthquakes, wars, and renovations, it has preserved its character. Particularly striking is the 6-story bell tower, the tallest in the entire Cagayan Valley. It rises above the landscape and has been a landmark for locals and pilgrims for centuries. The building style is Baroque, with thick walls of stone and coral limestone, ornate niches, and old wooden doors touched by countless hands. Inside, statues of saints and faded frescoes tell of a deep-lived faith. If you're interested in history or appreciate the quiet aura of old churches, this place will make you pause. This church is more than a building. It's a living part of Philippine identity. Imagine walking through a forest where the trees look like carefully maintained bonsais, small, gnarled, and ancient. That's exactly what awaits you in the Bonsai Forest of the northern Sierra Madre Natural Park near Dinampig. Spanning about 5,000 hectares, this landscape is unlike anything else, with trees rarely taller than 2 meters. The constant wind, nutrient-poor soil, and harsh climate of the Sierra Madre have shaped these natural dwarf forms over centuries. Some specimens are said to be over 100 years old. The scenery feels almost surreal, like a garden shaped by nature itself without human intervention. The Bonsai Forest is difficult to access and requires a guide and proper equipment. But that's exactly what makes it so appealing. If you love nature, this place offers a quiet wonder, a location that makes you marvel and shows how powerful and perfectly formed wilderness can be. Kotan Beach isn't a place for mass tourism. No hotel complexes, no loud music, just golden sand, crystal clear water, and the silence of nature. This remote beach lies in Palanan, along Isabela's rugged eastern coast, nestled between the Pacific Ocean and the Sierra Madre. It can only be reached by boat or on foot through the jungle, a true adventure rewarded by complete tranquility. The beach is known for its untouched beauty, lined with coconut palms and offering a vast ocean view. While snorkeling, you might encounter sea turtles, colorful corals, and tropical fish. Often you'll have the entire beach to yourself. For locals, it's a place to retreat. For visitors, a hidden gem. If you're ready to trade comfort for a genuine natural experience, you'll discover a side of the Philippines here that you won't forget. Honest, wild, and utterly peaceful. Right in Ilagan stands a place that brings Isabella's history closer to you without overwhelming you. The Isabella Museum and Library. This two-story building houses a diverse collection that goes far beyond typical exhibits. You'll find archaeological artifacts, traditional clothing, antique furniture, religious items, tools of indigenous peoples, and even fossils. Especially impressive is the ethnographic section documenting the lives of the Itawit, Ibanag, and Gadang with everyday objects, looms, and hunting tools. The periods of Spanish colonial rule, American occupation, and years of resistance are also represented with photos, documents, and rare items. The connected library gives access to old writings and regional publications. If you're looking for more than beautiful beaches and green mountains, this place offers deep insights into the soul of this province, factual, educational, and still very personal. A must for anyone who wants to truly understand where they are. At the center of Ilagan rises St. Ferdinand Parish Church. More than just a religious structure, it's a spiritual center, meeting place, and identity anchor for many residents of the province. Originally founded in 1696, it has been rebuilt, expanded, and restored several times over the centuries. Its massive, modern-style facade may appear plain, but it hides a long and eventful history. The interior is bright, open, and invites quiet reflection. Especially on major religious holidays, the church transforms into a place of deep spirituality filled with song and festive processions. Despite a severe fire in 2024, it was quickly restored, a sign of the strong faith of the community. If you want to understand Ilagan, start here. This has been the spiritual heart of the city for centuries. Hidden in the forests of Palanan stands a modest house with great significance, the Aguinaldo Shrine. It was here in March 1901 that General Emilio Aguinaldo, the first president of the Philippines, was captured by American troops. His arrest marked the end of the Philippine-American War and the early dream of an independent republic. The small wooden house, simple and rural, has been declared a historical site. Today, a plaque commemorates this turning point in Philippine history. Traveling here takes you far not only in distance but also deep into the country's memory. The journey is demanding across mountains, rivers, and forest paths, but that's what makes the visit powerful. Maggot Dam, located on the border between Isabela and Ifugao, is more than just a dam. It's a symbol of modern Philippine engineering. Built in the late 1970s, it's one of the largest dams in Southeast Asia. At 114 meters high and over 4 kilometers long, it holds back the Maggot River and serves multiple purposes: power generation, irrigation for vast rice fields, flood control, and drinking water supply. The facility doesn't just provide for Isabela, but also neighboring provinces. Especially during the dry season, its importance becomes clear when surrounding fields remain green. The area around the dam is also great for excursions, with scenic views of the reservoir, fishing spots, and small rest areas. If you find technical structures fascinating or want to see how nature and engineering work together, this visit is worthwhile. Maggot Dam stands for progress, solid, practical, and nestled in an impressive landscape. Which of these places surprised you the most? Have you already traveled through Isabella yourself, or are you planning a trip there? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear your thoughts and experiences. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, share it with like-minded people, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss any more insights into real life and travel in the Philippines. See you next time. Stay curious.